How to evaluate a project. Project evaluation is the process of measuring success of a project or a program. It involves systematic assessment of the project, program, or any interventions to measure its effectiveness and relevance. But how do we evaluate a project? Here are some basic steps in evaluating a project effectively. Number 1. Defining the evaluation criteria. The first thing that we need to do is to define the criteria against which we want to evaluate the project. It is important that these criteria are measurable, specific, and aligned with the project goals. Number 2, data collection. After having defined the evaluation criteria, then we can start with the data collection to see the project's performance against the evaluation criteria. Data can be collected through project documents, surveys, interviews, and observations. Number 3, analyzing the data. Once the data is collected, then we need to analyze it to identify the patterns and the trends. We have to look for areas where project has met or exceeded expectations and areas where the project has fallen short. Number 4, assessing the impact. After data analysis, we can assess the impact of the project on the stakeholders, including customers, employees, and the partners. Here, we need to consider both the positive and the negative impacts. Also, we can compare the project performance against its initial goals and objectives. This process helps us determine if the project has achieved its intended outcomes or not, and if not, why. Number 5, identifying areas for improvements. Based on the analysis, we can identify areas where the project can be improved. This can include making changes to project management processes, refining the project scope and goals. Number 6, communicating the results. Finally, we have to communicate the results of the evaluation to the stakeholders, which will help build trust and transparency and also provide insights for future projects. So, in summary, evaluating a project requires a careful planning, data collection, and analysis so as to ascertain the impact of the project and identify areas for improvement. Thank you.